Welcome to Malice of Christ. We are here to point out the obvious. We have finally figured out the meaning to this man's name. He is crazy to the 316th power. He has recently made a video entitled Tolerance. He uses Tख़λt'S and God, guns, guts, glory, saying the word tolerance. We would like you to note the name of the video that is featured. While we have not seen this video, it is obvious from the title why it was removed. Here is Tख़λt'S.
Tolerance.
Here is God, guns, guts, glory.
Tolerance.
Here is what they say when they are not in a video entitled Tolerance.
What do you have to say to them, filthy sodomites?
Y'all are the most intolerant, bigoted, unjust, merciless, wicked, violating people on the face of the earth.
Yes, they are.
That's it.
I did notice you were getting a little more bold in your videos, but I've been getting a lot more bold again with my comments. I mellowed out for a while, but then lately I'm just like, you know what, these guys are, I'll just tell it like it is. They're filthy sodomites. They're...
No, because what happens is that I think that, like, the more we start, because I felt the same way, it seems like the more that we start compromising, you give these people, these gross people, an inch, and they run a mile. Like, because my beef is that the issue shouldn't even be whether or not they should be allowed to be married. The issue should be whether or not they should be allowed to exist. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's right. You said that's
they
what
are
happened.
worthy of death.
That's right.
They can do is recruit others and bring other people down with them, you know?
You said in your video something about the death penalty should be brought back for sodomites. That's what it was. And I was saying something on that too. I think that's what probably got us. But you know what? And you know what I tell people? I go, I don't agree with the Muslims because they follow Muhammad and they got that, they kind of deviated from Christianity and they're pretty aggressive. But
they're not free. I mean, we live in a free society.
Oh, exactly.
I'm pretty sure that any normal human being would be able to get through life without raping someone, committing pedophilia, or messing around with someone of the same sex. Like, those aren't hard rules to follow, and any normal person would be okay with those. Like, if you have a problem with those laws, then your problem is perverted.
oh yeah, but like I'd like to see them try this crap over there in Iraq because they'd be, they'd be killed.
Crazy 316 complains that many people call him the M-word. He says it is a sign of hatred, much the same as the F-word is for a homosexual. He states that he never uses the F-word because he considers it repugnant and a swear. It is like using the N-word when referring to a black person. Here he is using it in one of his videos, but explaining that it is wrong and he will never say it again.
So let me start off with God, Guns, Guts, and Glory. He makes the claim that God, Guns, Guts, and Glory is inciting violence against homosexuals with his song titled Slay the Faggots. Now, I don't like that word because to me it's like a cuss word, so from now on I'll use homosexual.
Here is an example of him using it in print, a couple of months later. Tolerance. A fair, objective, and permissive attitude toward those whose opinions, practices, race, religion, nationality, sexuality, etc., differ from one's own. Freedom from bigotry. A fair, objective, and permissive attitude toward opinions and practices that differ from one's own. Interest in, and concern for, ideas, opinions, practices, etc., foreign to one's own. A liberal and dogmatic viewpoint. Tolerance. Perhaps you should know the meaning of the word before you make a video about it. This message has been brought to you by Malice of Christ. You have now been informed.